Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, February 14th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I am responsible for the vibrations I offer to the world. And happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate. I was thinking about Valentine's Day and its origin being murder. I don't know why this made me laugh. It's not funny. But it's interesting how we as the world can take things like martyrdom of saints and turn it into something completely different. And I want to remind you of that in our own lives, that we can take something and make whatever we choose with it, for better or for worse. And whether you like Valentine's Day or not, you can also make that whatever you choose. And just like I like to choose with Lionsgate to make it a celebration of love, it's a time to embrace the love. I feel the same about Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be a commercialized thing. It doesn't have to have pressure, but it can be a reminder to receive the love of the universe and to offer love to the universe. It's so funny. As soon as I was thinking about doing the scope, there's a Rumi verse that says something in essence, we've come to a place where everything is music. And that to me speaks of the vibrational nature of everything. And so make your vibrational day a good song today. A love song to yourself, to the universe, to your loved ones. Make it a beautiful song. So let's look at today's astro. What's interesting in today's astro is that we have Mercury shifting into Pisces at 4:06 a.m. Pacific time. And I like this shift. I like Mercury in Pisces, but for the first large part of the day, we're going to have Mercury hanging out at 0 degrees Pisces, which can be fire off miscommunications and mishaps. Mercury at 0 can feel a little bit like a Mercury retrograde. It may be make things a little off kilter. And if you can laugh at that, that might be best. I was just speaking with a friend about one of her situations, and she's like, it's kind of like an I Love Lucy episode. And I think that sometimes Mercury at 0 can do and be that. Mercury at Pisces is where we can all think like Rumi. We can all be esoteric and be like, we've come to a place where everything is music. We can look at things mentally through the rose-colored glasses that is Pisces. But it's always encouraged to stay grounded. When we have Pisces energy, it's important to stay connected to reality. That's why we have Virgo as the opposition, and why the moon in Virgo is ushering us, there we go, into Mercury and Pisces, because it's hey, stay connected. Earth and reality is important too, just as daydream and your vision. Mercury in Pisces can be very intuitive. You may be feeling and connecting into more messages from God, Spirit, Universe, any and all of that, but the grounding part is important because we're here and we're meant to be here now on Earth in the physical, so just keep that strengthened. Mercury is also tiptoeing into pre-shadow energy. So we're going to have a Mercury retrograde coming up in March, and Mercury will be retrograding back into Pisces. So it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time for Mercury to get into that actual shadow. But I'm just letting you know, here it comes. And so part of the lesson is to be able to see things through divine, heart-shaped, rose-colored glasses and see the divine at work in your life and in the world, even when things can look like a dumpster fire. Dumpster fire through rose-colored glasses looks a little different. And I think all of us need to see what's happening in this world as part of a greater healing that has to happen. And part of the healing is you bring the poison up, you bring the wounding up, you bring the darkness up for the healing. And so when you're seeing that, that's what you're seeing, is it being exposed and expunged, truly. But we have to do the work within ourselves. And I think part of the work is our mentality, how we mentally look at anything. And I look to Rumi for that. Rumi is my mental guide because it's a different perspective. And it's a more divine perspective that can help me, I don't know, look at things and heal things in my mind. So I invite you to embrace that for this next month. I didn't actually look. I forget. I think that Mercury will not shift until March, right? Like, what is it? Cheat sheet. Yeah, March 3rd, Mercury will shift into Aries, which is where it's going to go retrograde, and then retrograde back into Pisces. So we've got a little bit of time with this energy to utilize the softness. I think that's one of the things about Pisces. Pisces invites us to soften and look at things a little bit differently and bring or invite the divine into how we're looking at things. But like I said, Moon in Virgo's like, and here's my reality, look at it. And here is what I think is not right in this. And, you know, we're working through with the nodes, North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. We're working through these energies. And so it's a good balance to stay connected to in and through all of this. So, Moon in Virgo is doing the rest of the work for the day. Moon is connecting to Mars early in the morning. It's connecting to Saturn again early in the morning, and then it's connecting to Uranus a little bit later in the day. Moon Mars and Moon Saturn has the moon connecting to these watery energies. And so we're feeling that dynamic of the earthy energy of Virgo and the watery energy of Mars, still retrograde, 9 more days. Still retrograde for 9 more days in Cancer, and Saturn in Pisces. And so it's reminding us that we can't always look at things with just the, hard look, that sometimes we do have to soften our focus, and feelings, allowing the feelings to move through, allowing the water to move through is a part of it. But you may wake up feeling a little emotional. You may wake up feeling a little shooty about like what you have to do, whether it's for your loved ones, for Valentine's Day. And remember, like, what you need to is offer love. Offer the vibration of love. Anything done with love is an offering. Anything done with love is a gift. And make it more about that than anything else today. Moon and Uranus in the afternoon could feel a little triggery. These are earth energies, Uranus and Taurus. You may feel some worth stuff coming up. You may feel that you need to do more to share and show your worth. So be aware of that. Let's take a look at this weekend. This weekend has the moon moving into Libra, bringing a little balance, but still heightening these air energies. So again, the grounding need is continuing, and the mental energy is staying alive and staying strong. So watch for airheadedness and keep your feet walking on the ground. Don't fall on your face like I did last week. I did pull a Journey of Love card to support us for this energy, but let's look at these cards that I got. Now, I do have to say I have these two. Lovers in reverse and the Fighting card. And this might feel like that, Mercury 0, those shenanigans that can pop up, the miscommunications, but still hold strong to the love, even though this is, in reverse. I sometimes say retrograde. Even though this is retrograde, we can always flip this upside right. Keep connecting and reconnecting to the energy of love and integrate it into yourself. Maybe start your day by tuning in and calling in the love of the universe so that you can radiate it out into the ethers. We also have the transformation card. And so you know, this day does have that transformation energy available in it with Mercury shifting. And then Mercury shifting beyond the 0. Fortunately, Mercury moves pretty fast and moving into the 1 degree where you're like, oh, this is what I was trying to say. So watch for where that transformation energy hits. But keep in mind, if you are feeling these fighty vibes, you can always shift that. We can always shift it. And doing the shift work in ourselves can then shift outwardly. So I pulled from the Journey of Love deck, Heart of the Moment. I'm going to read I'm going to read this whole thing. I'm just going to go for it. It's Valentine's Day. Here's my offering to you. Offering of love. Heart of the Moment. You're entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. And in this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This could mean leaving a relationship and starting a new one. But even if you cannot yet make a decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you will choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself, even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make more long-term decision? This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself, in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. Let's read that again. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you, and it's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings a message. You are in transition. You are in a transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices, but at this time, you are in a especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is a time to be willing to take a chance or to risk to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. So, beautiful energy, a reminder to choose love no matter where you're at, and aim love into the world no matter where it's at, too. So I'm going to leave that there. We are also entering the zone of eclipse season, the first eclipse season of 2025. It's too soon, but here it comes. So if you would like to book an eclipse reading or any other kind of reading, reach out. By the way, I do relationship readings if you need some support in your relationships. And we might need a little bit of that because we are entering Venus retrograde at the end of this month as well. So much going on. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and may your guiding light be strong. And know that you can trust yourself and trust your process, because you and me, we are the solution. Namaste.